I thought our first two games of the year were pretty uneven games, and tonight was a much better an indication for me as the coach of what this team can be. I think we dressed 8 freshmen tonight, so I knew it was going to be a really young lineup, and really needed to see that group start to figure out how to play at this level, and I thought tonight they did, and made us a pretty effective team. And then I thought John Leonard, and Chafee continue to be real effective power forwards at this level. I thought we managed the puck real well, and I think Union just kind of ran out of steam there in the third. And we were pretty dominant in the third period, but good job on special teams both ways, and I thought we played much better tonight than we had in the first two games.
Did you see that kind of harder, more tough style you were looking for right from the jump?
Yeah, I thought we were a little more physical tonight. Still, I think a long way to go with that. I thought we were a faster team tonight because we managed the puck much better. We got the puck up the ice much more effectively, quicker, good heavy shifts in the offensive zone. I thought in the first period we played very well. We didn't want to get in front of the goalie, and so he was seeing everything and making saves. And as the game went on, we were doing a better job of getting in the crease, and the goals in the third period were pretty much all us being around the net.
How encouraging is it to see this young team be able to finish a game like they did in the third period tonight?
Yeah, it was a great sign. I think it was 3-1 going into the third, and we talked about no goals against, no penalties. Just try to play a real clean game because this team needs to learn how to win, and that was a pretty dominant third period. I thought we ratcheted it up in the third.
Good to see Jorginho and Leonard not get rewarded on exposure.
Yeah, I mean, Leno could have had 5 or 6 goals, and it was good to see Bobby's a little lucky on the first one, and an unselfish play by him on the entry and the power play allowed him to score the goal. So when you're unselfish, good things happen for everybody. But yeah, it was good. We got scoring throughout the lineup, and that was without two of our top 2 centers. So it was good. A lot of good signs out there tonight. I thought the defense played extremely well too. We're really young in the back end. Jake McLaughlin continues to be the one veteran guy that really is the backbone back there. But really, Jones is starting to figure it out. Kessel's going to be a good player for us, and Casaro's doing a nice job too. So, and then Murray's really looks good to me. He looks really comfortable in the net. I thought a few tough saves he had to make. Did a great job. Obviously, it's tough to prevent the goal when you're not in the goal. But he played well enough tonight to earn a shutout in my mind.
How do you feel Suter played between Trevino and Leonard?
Not pretty good. He brings some speed, and he's got good sense. We use him a lot. Penalty kill. He's a good face-off guy. So I thought he did well. I thought that line had some good energy, good speed. So he did a good job.
You mentioned not having Jake or I know Philip dressed, but I don't know how much he actually played. Was that sort of message sending? Was that injuries? What's the deal with those two guys?
Message sending.
Were you, I guess, obviously you win tonight, but you happy with how the team sort of responded to you shifting up the lines as much as you did tonight?
Yeah, I mean the line. I'm happy as a group, man for man. They all played harder, played smarter. It was a big step tonight. For me as the coach, a lot of good things tonight that weren't necessarily there the first 2 games. So I'm very happy, and we have the luxury now. Now that we have 3 recruiting classes here, we feel we're very deep up front. When we get Mark Tagazo back, we'll be very deep in the defense, and we're very deep in the net. We have two really good goaltenders. So we're at a point now where we have the luxury of taking people out of the lineup. If you get too comfortable, that's the case, and that's what happened tonight.
You mentioned in the first period, you didn't feel like you guys got in front of their goalie too much, but I think both of Reed's goals came on deflection from point shots. Just what did you see out of him in terms of being able to kind of go into those dirty areas and getting rewarded for it?
Yeah, well, that's what we liked in him when we recruited him. The my assistants don't let me recruit very much, but once in a while I go out on the road. And the one game I saw him play, scored 3 goals. And he's just a guy that he scores. He's a scorer. And so, I mean, he's got 3 goals already, right? So he's going to average a goal a game for his whole career. He'll be an All-American and one of the all-time greats, hopefully. So, but he's a goal scorer. He's just, some guys just know how to do it. And if we can get him a little quicker, a little stronger, a little harder, he's going to be a real good player for us.
Jack Jones has been another productive day today. Was this the best you've seen from him?
Yeah, he was one of the freshmen, took a big step. For me, it's always about what he's doing without the puck. With the puck, he's a really gifted player, and never concerned about that. But he had a rough outing in Northeastern, and I thought tonight his defensive part of the game was much better.
You mentioned the power play being a little too slow and methodical Tuesday. How do you feel into that?
We didn't have that many looks. It was better. There's still a lot of work to do, but the goal we scored was really nice execution, good creativity by the guys. Ty and Jonesy doing a switch and then feeding it across to Trigg. That was that's not something I've drawn up for them. That's them just being good offensive players.
You mentioned last year a lot, when you guys had dominant performances on Friday and kind of play the same team on Saturday, sort of facing an angry team. What is the message to some of the younger guys that coming back tomorrow night facing a team that's going to be a little bit more angry?
Yeah. There's not many times this year we played the same team twice, so I just told the team this will be a telltale for how mature we are and what our mindset is going into the game. We got off to a really good start tonight, and we have to do the same tomorrow because they will be an angry team. So it's going to be very telling. But I think this group right now is in a place where they're pretty dialed in, whereas probably the first 2 games not so much. So I'm interested to see how we respond. There's no reason why we can't have a dominant performance again, but most, like everything in this game, a lot of it basically comes down to mindset. So we'll see.
These first 2 games here.
Yeah, I think so. I think one thing we talked about was our fast start, and we didn't score in that first period, but I thought we were doing all the right things, and I was saying we talked about a lot is pounding the rock, and we talked about that in between periods, and we just kept on doing it, and eventually they would fall.
In the third period, I think you held them without a shot attempt in the last 14, 15 or so minutes. What would you kind of show, or what do you feel like you guys did well in the third period to kind of really just kind of take that dominance to another level and kind of really keep the foot on the gas?
I thought we did a really good job managing the puck. We talked a lot about middle ice turnovers and avoiding them. I don't know if we had any in that period. We just kept pucks going up the wall, chipping it deep, and good ozone cycles.
Thought it was nice to kind of finally get rewarded for those 2 goals in the same period.
Yeah, it's always nice to score, but I'm happy with the win. All the boys played really good.
John, for you, you've had quite a few chances so far early in the year. Start the third, you get that one chance, you come right back, and you finally finish it. How nice was that?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. Like you said, I've had a lot of chances this first couple of games, but if you keep shooting the puck, hopefully eventually it'll go in. And lucky enough, I got a break today, and like Trigg said, everyone was playing well, and we were getting a lot of good bounces tonight.
Back to you with the nice pass across for Bobby's head goal on the power play, you're getting more comfortable kind of within that power play structure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, coming into a new program, you got to learn all the systems, stuff like that. So all the guys have been helping me out a lot, so it's been good to be with them and work with the systems on the PP, and we're starting to have more chemistry now, for sure.
For Bobby and John, how did the chemistry work tonight with Jack Suter now in the review too?
Yeah, I played with Sutsy a little bit my freshman year and a little bit last year, here and there, a couple games, and he's a really hard-working guy who plays the way Carv and Benny and D-Mike want us to play, and he's probably one of our best systematical players. Does everything right, so it's awesome playing with him.
Yeah, I'd agree on, really trustful player. Like, you always know where he's going to be. Works super hard and, really accountable.
Bobby, Carv talked a lot after Tuesday and yesterday about wanting you guys on that top 6 to really kind of assert yourselves in the game. What was the mindset tonight that you guys seemed like were able to kind of own the ice when you guys were on
I'd say just keeping it simple. Sticking to our core, I guess our core plays. I don't know, chipping pucks in, just hard forechecks, getting pucks in net, back post. Just really simple things. Not trying to be too fancy.
Zach, you had 3 points tonight on your birthday. Was that any incentive in terms of trying to light up the score sheet?
No, I was just trying to come out here and play my game. The guys played great around me, so I was lucky enough to get those points. But it was a great team win.
A lot of shots tonight. Do you guys have like a real shooting mentality versus normal games?
I don't think so. I think we just like a lot. Like there's a lot of guys in this team that love shooting the puck, and when you play the right way, and we're playing our systems right, we're gonna get a lot of shots on goal. It's just how we play, and lucky enough we were able to capitalize on a lot of opportunities, and hopefully we can do the same tomorrow night.
This is John and Bobby. You guys have killed all 14 penalties you guys have faced so far this season. What's really working well on that penalty kill unit for you guys to kind of really take away the other team's power play?
It's mostly just hard work. We're all kind of out there together as a unit. When one guy's gone, another guy's gone, another guy's gone. It's just kind of just working in unison to clear pucks and just not allowing cross team passes.
Eight freshmen or so tonight playing for you guys. Is that kind of a good sign the way things went to get see the chemistry start going and things start going the right way?
Yeah, I'd say for sure. I mean, our freshmen have done like a great job stepping into like huge roles. They've been pretty good at doing the systems. I mean, John, what do you think?
Yeah,
they've been amazing. I don't know.
I'd agree with you. We as an older guy, you try to help them as much as you can, and we want them to come ask us questions, and they talk to the coaches about systems, and they're doing all the right things, and we're here to guide them if they need it.
Zach, Coach mentioned you looked more comfortable out there on defense. Definitely, you feel like you've been doing better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been trying to preach to myself the last 2 games, ever since I've been here, is just work on my defensive game, work on getting better at that end of the ice. And tonight, I don't know, it just was clicking for me and Fee out there. We had good chemistry. We were working well with the puck and keep it in the O zone so we don't have to play much in the defensive zone tonight.